Konnichiwa, Namaste, Sabadni, welcome to Zingsid Reacts. I'm Zingsid today watching something from NuNew. So this is Shinunoga Eva, which is the original song by Fujikaze. Basically a love song telling how can he not live without the loved ones that he loves, that Fujikaze loves. That was the purpose of the song. And I think it translates to die. Shinunoga Eva means Shinunoga Eva is basically to die or die, I will die or something like that. I mean I can translate if you guys want, but I think that's what it means. I remember hearing the original version from Fujikaze. It was released I think 6 months ago, and I watched it 6 months ago, and it was a great song. And again, I'm gonna say this, like how Ed Sheeran's songs are hard for me to hear covers. Even if it's new, I'm guessing, I'm just gonna say in the start, it might not be my favorite version, but I love Fujikaze san. I love him. His songs and his voice is very unique to me. And I listen to a lot of J-pop, and I can tell like Fujikaze voice is quite unique in J-pop as well. And he has that little gritness which NuNew lacks. I'm gonna just say NuNew lacks that little grit in his voice. NuNew voice is very calming, very soothing, and very soft. It is very soft, while Fujikaze is soft, but it also has that grittiness, that rock voice. He has that rock voice, you know, as like he sings pop in a rock voice. Oh, so we hear the echo as well. So the recordings. I'm guessing this was happening in a hall, in a dome, Tokyo Dome probably in a hall I think, or somewhere I don't know. Maybe in a hall kind of like stadium, because you can hear the speakers echoing. So if it's echoing means it's happening in a hall. Open space doesn't let the speakers echo that much. Wait, to die is like Shinunoga. I know Shinunoga is like, yeah, something. Let me just. I will. The curiosity won't. I remember it was to die or something. To die, yeah, to die. So it's basically, I was right. I was not wrong. Thank God. The informal version, if you want to say somebody informally go die, is you can just say shine. I mean, you probably would hear that sentence a lot in anime. Shine, like go die. Baby. Man, I like it, but Fujikaze's version is my favorite till. Yeah. So this kind of thing happens a lot in Indian music. We play or jazz music as well. If you go to jazz concert, they do this a lot. They sometimes the jazz vocalist, the singer, and the saxophone guy who usually plays saxophone, they will actually do this like a duality kind of thing where the singer will be like and the saxophone will be trying to match him with the vocals. We do that in Indian classical music. It happens. We do that sur and tal. So we try to match it. So if you go to Indian classical concert, you will see Indian singers doing playing with the notes. How they play with the notes? They play with the tal. Tal is like a beat, and they sur is like notes. Sur basically is translated in English as notes. Tal is beat, beat. Like, the tal can be anything. Like, this is tal. So the sur and tal mixes together in Indian classical. How the singers gives the tal. He sets up the tal with his sur. So you like the tal will go. The all of the player that's playing the instruments will go. They will go. That will go. So that's how it. That's the duality that happens a lot. I've seen that sometimes in jazz. Western pop songs, even K-pop or other rock song doesn't do that a lot, but I have seen that happening in jazz sometimes, and I have seen that happen like every. This is a common thing in Indian classical music, though. Very common. There was a cut there in the video, not me. In the video, there was a cut. Baby. Baby. Oh, that's it. Well, it was good. I love it. I love it. His version was different, but little more calmer, a little more softer, and That's him. NuNew is all calm, collected, and he is very soothing to hear. That's why I call. That's why I say that he has this very euphonious voice, which is very soothing, very pleasing to hear. You know, so there's no doubt about that. He's gonna sound good. But the thing is that, um, it's very hard to whenever, like, especially the singers that I love. There are very few singers that I actually love to listen, like I support. As much as I support NuNew, I support Fujikaze just as much. Okay, probably even more because of the seniority, because he's senior and he's been in this industry for so long. He has given such a great songs, and he came to India. That's also a part. That's why I think I love him so much. And his voice is very, very. He has this very rock voice. And if you see the original, let me just show it to you what I mean when I say the grittiness for people who haven't heard the original. So let's just do the original. I will just show you a little bit of the original version, so you get the idea what I'm talking about. I will not do the video. I don't want to get copyrighted. There is this like a. You see, there is a rawness, there is like a grittiness in that. That's what I mean. Like, Fujikaze-san is incredibly talented, man. His voice is very unique to me. As much as I love NuNew voice, this song I cannot imagine anybody other than Fujikaze-san singing. That's my thing. Sometimes some songs are like that I cannot imagine any other singer singing it. This is one of that song. Anyways, it was good though. It was lovely. It was really nice. Very surprising to me because I was not expecting him to sing this song. I was expecting him to sing like some folk song, but like some not folk song, sorry, pop song. I love this though. By the way, Fujikaze-san is a folk singer as well. Like, he is known for folk songs, so that's why folk came out of my mouth. Anyways, take care. Check out the previous stuff that I have done so far from NuNew. You will love it.